And listen to that hail. Yeah, that is hail that was falling across Sacramento, California during the afternoon rush on Monday. We've had some general thunderstorms that have been moving through parts of California, certainly dropping some much needed rain. And just a little bit of that smaller hail out there.
Wow.
But the moisture, hey, we'll take it. At least the hail was small.
Exactly. None of those golf ball size hailstones that can cause a lot of damage, but maybe a few more small hailstones today in Southern California with the same storm.
That is exactly right. Check it out on water vapor. You can actually see this counterclockwise spin, this upper level low pressure system that is causing a lot of that wet weather.
Yeah, there it is. You see it right off the coast of Southern California. We are seeing a few of those spotty showers into the LA basin on down towards San Diego, and we'll likely see some of that transition a bit further to the east. So Flagstaff, Arizona, you could get in on some snow by later tonight into tomorrow. We are seeing a batch of showers out into the deserts of southeastern California as well. Of course, there's a very dry air mass in place over the desert, but we could still see a few spotty showers there and near Vegas, even some snow up on Mount Charleston outside of Vegas. And as we take a closer look down towards the mountains of Southern California, well, we are going to get a fresh coating of snow. A little bit showing up on the radar. You see those little white specks there all the way up into the southern areas of the Sierra Nevada range. A few spotty showers are impacting your travels between Fresno and Bakersfield. And again, some of those showers continue through the Channel Islands and are pushing ashore down towards, say, Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, and San Diego over the last several hours. And we'll continue to see that as the system continues to rotate a bit further to the east. Now, as it moves east, like I said, we could see some snow stacking up. The Grand Canyon, Flagstaff, maybe around Sedona, Arizona, down towards Safford, Arizona, and the mountains outside of Tucson, expecting maybe a dusting to an inch or so of snow. And the Southern California mountains, perhaps seeing more, maybe about 2 to 5 inches there. As we look at that forecast, we are likely to see that snow continue to spread east, even into New Mexico, southwestern Colorado, and southern areas of Utah by tonight and tomorrow morning. As far as rain goes, we could see maybe up to 1/4 of an inch in a few isolated pockets with some of those embedded rumbles of thunder. Now, as we follow this system a bit further to the east, well, we're going to see a little bit of that energy impact parts of the mid-south, and we could see some severe weather. Let's take you to Dallas right now and Texarkana, 2 cities where we're seeing the clouds thicken up, and we could see a few heftier storms, Mary.
Certainly so. Today and tomorrow is a higher risk for severe weather, so it's 2 days that we're kind of having to watch here, and it's all connected, as Joe was kind of talking about. So yielding a lot of that wet weather across the west. That area of low pressure, that upper level low, is going to continue to swing east, picking up a lot of this moisture as well, coming in from the south and west, and that is going to feed into that threat today. General thunderstorms is what we're looking at for areas depicted in light green. In the darker green shaded areas, we have ingredients in the atmosphere that will be a little bit more conducive for damaging winds, and the potential for some hail out there, about 1 inch in diameter, up to about 1 inch in diameter for San Angelo into Junction, Texas, and also Shreveport, Texarkana. You're included in that. Those are the 2 locations we're watching for the potential for hail today. A lot of the storms will be pushing from the south to the north across the Red River Valley of Texas. We've got a few storms kind of here north of Wichita Falls. Non-severe at the moment, but they are just going to be this run-of-the-mill variety showers and storms a little farther north of the Red River Valley. We're really concerned about areas across the Arklatex region having that higher risk for severe weather. You'll notice a few light rain showers going up along I-35. These storms will continue to enhance just a bit as they push a little farther north, so be mindful of that for Dallas, Texas. But we're expecting the heaviest of rain across Shreveport into Texarkana, pulling mainly east-northeast through the day today, and this will spread a lot of the wet weather across northern Mississippi, southern Arkansas, and then all across the Mississippi River Valley. Unfortunately, where we've seen already a lot of heavy rain and local rivers and tributaries very full because of the rain we saw over this past weekend. So these storms will continue to push across the Tennessee Valley, eventually rolling into the Middle Tennessee, Northern Alabama locations, Western Tennessee by Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon. So that will affect your morning commute. But it's going to be a second punch of storms back across some of these same locations we're looking at today for Wednesday. So that is that slight risk, and that is going to yield that potential for not only hail, but also a few isolated tornadoes. So we start to see that uptick in severe weather this time of year, and we want you to be mindful. We are right in the thick of it. So this afternoon, this evening, watch those storms, but really Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, we'll be talking about more of that risk for severe weather. A lot of the rain will spread across the eastern half of the country. A little snow in the backside of the system for Friday morning, Friday afternoon. So we're watching for that threat as well, mainly infecting interior sections of the Northeast for the end of the work week. But that flooding threat with all this rain pushing east is what we really have our focus on. And coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to talk about some of those rivers that are vulnerable right now for more of this rain in the next couple of days. Stay with us.